The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. I thank God for you. I pray for you, and I praise God that we get to start our day off on a praise note. I love that. Listen, today's song is by the amazing Fred Hammond, Awesome God. Listen, our God is an awesome God, and I simply am reminded of that phrase I heard years ago that simply put it like this: in life, when life is trying to beat you down with so much that is problematic, here's what you do. Glance at your problems while you gaze at God. Or you can gaze at your problems and glance at God. And I think you know what the difference is. If you just glance at God and spend all of your energy gazing at your problems will weigh you down. They will break you down. They will sink your spirit. They will hurt your heart, and before you know it, your problems overwhelm you. But here's what you do. Glance at your problems. Acknowledge that they exist. Glance at your problems. Be conscious of what's happening, but you make sure you fix your gaze on God. The Bible lets us know Peter was able to walk on water as long as his eyes were gazed, fixed on Jesus. But once he began to look around and took his eyes off the Lord, that's when he began to sink. What a powerful metaphor for all of us this day. And that is, please, if you don't want to sink in this thing called life, you keep your eyes fixed on God. Be aware of the storm, but make sure you know the God of the storm, who is greater than the storm, who can give you power to keep you in the midst of the storm. Listen, gaze at God and glance at your problems. Gaze at the God who is a heart fixer and a mind regulator, a burden bearer, a heavy load sharer, a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of storm, a bridge over troubled waters. Gaze at that God, and you watch God give you the strength so you can overcome your struggle. Watch God give you back to handle your burden. Watch God bless you to advance in the midst of adversity. Gaze at your problem. Gaze at God and just glance at your problems. Y'all have a blessed one.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 after the hour. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's August 23rd. Here's what's going on in the news. Police rushed to Villanova University in Philly yesterday after students got an alert about an active shooter on campus. But less than 2 hours later, the school president emailed to say it was a hoax. Investigators are now trying to track down whoever was behind it. That hoax turned out to be all smoke and no fire, thank goodness. But in Mississippi, the battle over DEI is still heating up. A federal judge put parts of the state's classroom ban on hold. That's the one targeting so-called divisive concepts like race, gender, identity, and sexual orientation. He said the ban is too vague and would scare teachers into silence. So for now, schools can still teach civil rights and history without fear of losing funding. And Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is blasting the American Academy of Pediatrics as corporate friendly after it endorsed COVID shots for babies as young as 6 months old. The group fired back, urging him to read the science. Meanwhile, California logged its first plague since 2020. A camper got it, and he is recovering, and officials stress it's rare and treatable. He probably got it from a flea. And a different health scare. Candida auris, that's a drug-resistant fungus, is spreading fast, with cases nearly tripling this year in Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi, and Tennessee. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, the queen
Hey,
of
look
the
at your
court.
phone, Rock.
Yeah, hey, dog. Say, man. right when I'm about to get ready to start.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And here it goes. Here we go.
Oh, no. I shouldn't have looked at it. Shouldn't have looked at it.
What do this for?
Thank you, Gary.
All right.
Wow.
Let Gary do the sports.
Hey, Gary, we'll talk about Serena Williams. She just lost a whole bunch of weight. All right, Serena Williams, she revealed that she take the new weight loss.
Dave, come on, man.
Wow.
It's too early.
It sure is.
All right, man.
Okay.
We'll get back to sports.
Don't ever look at your phone, Brent. Y'all come on.
Okay.
Y'all get y'allself together this morning.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, go ahead, Brat. Good morning. How you doing?
Pitiful. What a way to start Friday.
I mean, I need to decompress here.
It's just not a good day. It's not a good day.
We gonna start off like this, dog.
Yeah, that's how we're going to start. So if we start off like this, imagine how we're going to finish.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
What a show we have planned for you. What you
There
got
it is.
coming up, Brett?
What a show we have in Jesus. Serena Williams is sharing her weight loss secrets.
yep, there it is. There you go.
And I got
Drop it like it's hot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, 29 after the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Serena Williams recently lost 31 pounds, and while on the Today Show, she shared how she did it. Check this out.
A lot of people have been wondering about my new fitness journey and what I've been doing, and I've been really open about me being on GLP-1s. After having my first kid with Olympia, and then, in particular after having the second kid, I was never able to be at a healthy weight. And so for me, eventually when GLP-1s came out, I was like, no way, no how, that's not for me. I looked at it as a sport. And so eventually I just, I saw my friends using it, I saw a lot of people on it, and I tried it, and it actually worked.
Wow.
Yeah, man. If y'all ain't seen her, she is.
It's called what?
Slim Thickens.
GLP-1s,
Slim Thickens.
Ricky. Rich people will not say Ozempic or Mounjaro.
No.
It's Ozempic and Mounjaro, and I love it the way they put it, honey. They will not say those names.
And
It's called Zip Bound.
No, Gary, some people, it ain't that. Ozempic is the brand, and Mounjaro is the brand, but they got GLP-1s because the other companies have been buying it. And they can sell it just as a GLP-1 without the name. I think Ozempic and Mounjaro, it's a lawsuit or something that they suing all these other companies, but it's still, GLP-1 stuff is still good, but Mounjaro and Ozempic are upset because they had just let everybody start buying the GLP-1 formula to sell it. Like, you could just get it at doctor's offices anywhere. It don't have to be Ozempic or Mounjaro.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Come on now.
Got you
I'm
straight.
sorry.
I'm just not debating it. It's still the same thing.
Come on now, factual.
No,
Brett.
it's the same ingredients in it, but it's, whatever. Anyway, now with the weight loss, Serena says she has boosted her confidence and she feels good about it. She also emphasized that her confidence and self-love was present with and without the extra 31 pounds. So congratulations go out to Serena for feeling amazing, for losing that weight because she looks amazing. All right, y'all, let's move on. Tiana Taylor's new album, Escape Room, dropped today. Fans can also enjoy a special premiere of her short film today as well on Amazon Music app. Now, that's going to be dope because I saw a little bit of it and it looks really futuristic and the graphics are amazing, almost like a video game. Tiana Taylor stars in it. She wrote it, she directed it, she produced it. It's a romance thriller. It's under the banner of her all-female production company, The Aunties. Tiana recently underwent an urgent vocal surgery to alleviate the discomfort she was having, and now she's on the road to recovery as she needs to pause and give herself time to fully heal. So congratulations go out to her. And speaking of albums dropping, Ciara is also dropping a new album today, Special K. It is titled Cece.
Come on now.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
a
you
big
happy
Ciara
over
fan.
there.
I'm a Ciara fan. I like
know.
Ciara.
I know. All right, last but not least, y'all, Biggie's former business
Respectfully.
partner. I know. Biggie's former business partner is holding Jay-Z partially accountable for the downfall of Damon Dash. Veteran music exec Lance On Rivera recently sat down for an interview with The Art of Dialogue, where he scolded Jay-Z for his intense separation from Dash after they built Rockefeller Records' legacy that sparked this mega stardom. He criticized Jay for not reaching into his pockets to help his former friend and business partner, and here's some of what he had to say.
I think that Jay-Z, again, I hate to keep bringing your name up, but I think it's some sucker. I think it was some sucker when they excluded him from the history of who he is and Rockefeller and that Brooklyn Museum. I think it's unjust. Nah, he not supposed to be in the situation that he's in.
Well, he criticized Jay for not reaching to his pockets, like I said, to help his former friend. He even goes on further and speculates that the notorious B.I.G. would never leave him hanging like Jay did Dame. Dash currently owes the state of New York millions of dollars. So, everybody has their opinion, and I guess he feels like Jay-Z should help Dame Dash. But you never know what people have went through, and you never know the full story. Only they do. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Briggity Tat, we're going to holler at Edward Waters today, man. Let's go holler at E-Dub. HBCU, though, coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pimpin'.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
Oh, yeah, it's about that time, baby. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the building. It's time for another HBC. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Let's truck it on down to Jacksonville, Florida. Home of Edward Waters University. Established in 1866. Home of the purple, orange, and white Tigers. Shout out to the Triple Threat Marching Band. Shout out to one of y'all's former students, James Cannonball Butler. He played running back for Edward Waters' football team. Yes, indeed, feed the needy. Why they call him Cannonball? Hey, all of his teammates used to say, you try to tackle him. He played 8 seasons in the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Atlanta Falcons, and the St. Louis Cardinals. To this day of this HBC, he's the only alumnus from Edward Waters to ever play in the NFL. I'm just saying. He was the leading rusher for the Atlanta Falcons in each of his 4 seasons with the squad and was selected to the Pro Bowl in 1969. Mr. James Cannonball Butler, another proud HBCU alum of Edward Waters University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU,
Our Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. You're not going to believe this. Cops were called the other day about a man who left Walmart without paying for the concealed items he stole, only for him to return and try it again. Sheriff Jason Art said witnesses reported that the suspect drove off in a black Honda with no license plate. The Denham Springs Police Department later spotted and stopped his vehicle. Deputies found multiple packs of hamburger meat and ribeyes in the car. The suspect, identified as 57-year-old Michael Ordoyan, was arrested and booked and now faces felony theft charges due to his beefy rap sheet, which includes 74 prior arrests along with 26 theft arrests. Now, investigators say he snuck the meat out of the store by shoving them in his pants. Ooh. About $300 worth of that meat was recovered, but don't worry, it won't be reshelved and sold at stores.
Yeah. I was going through the line of Walmart. They was like, do you have meat in your pants? Like they thought I had stolen.
Really?
Hello?
Is that meat in your pants? Are you happy to see me?
Hello?
Wow.
No, this ain't no stolen. This ain't no stolen hamburger meat. I promise you that.
Man, law violation of comment.
Yeah, man. Leave that alone, though.
Go ahead, Rob.
Ain't nobody say nothing.
Nothing at all.
Gary over here. I was going to say, was it Brat?
I hate my job, I feel like quitting on the daily, Then I realize I can't quit because I got a baby, Sometimes I just wanna lay around and be lazy, Supervisor got one more time to walk up talking crazy, Why you asking me to do some shit that's out of my pay grade? Why you volunteer my service knowing I ain't gonna stay late? On my case about mistakes that they made, oh hell no. I ain't putting in no 2 weeks notice, I ain't even finna tell y'all.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, the prayer warriors were definitely being solicited the other day, y'all, for rapper Lil Nas X. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the shocking, disturbing news, y'all, but Lil Nas, y'all, was spotted, honey, in Los Angeles, honey, wandering the streets, honey, in nothing but his panties, looking dazed and out of sorts, y'all. Now, they're saying the situation got so intense that the police eventually picked him up, honey, and rushed him to the hospital. Some people say he went to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, honey, for what's being investigated, y'all, as a possible overdose. Now, a bystander, y'all, caught the shocking scene, honey, on camera. I'm showing Lil Nas stumbling along
that was
the side.
crazy, Gary.
It was very crazy, but listen to this, because here's what he said, y'all, what he was saying.
Nah. Hey,
What
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down?
Yes, some people are saying
that
this.
is crazy.
They didn't know if he had just left the bookstore, honey, one of the clubs in Los Angeles, or where he was coming from. But, honey, it's been a report alleged that, you know, people wonder, like, really, was Nas just really out of it, or was he just promoting his new album that's going to probably be coming up
He
soon?
had to be out of it to be doing something like that.
Well, I don't know, Ricky, but you know these girls in Hollywood, baby, they do all kind of things. They're about to promote their new albums and do all
But they
sorts
say
of
they
things,
think
honey.
that I don't think he would do that to be promoting the album, but to be doing something like that, man, you had to be some kind of different kind of high to be doing that.
But then people like his underwear was too white. They said his underwear was entirely too white for him to be walking down the street like that. What was really? I mean,
It might have been brand new, fresh out the pack.
Really? Well, could have
They
been.
did look like some Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah,
the
they
one
were
we used
nice
to have to
and
wear
white.
when we was kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had on some underoos.
And those boots were real cute and stuff, though, y'all. But it's sad, though. But people, like I was saying, if it was that bad, though, why they just rushed him to the hospital and say, "Oh, you could go home now"? He didn't even stay in the hospital, allegedly. So I don't know, but we're gonna keep Lil Nas lifted up.
You don't
in
need to
our
do that
prayers,
because that ain't gonna help him with nothing in his career. When they start to think that you are, on drugs or having some issues like that, people start to pull back in sponsorship or whatever. It ain't a sponsor that he has is gonna be happy with that. So I think that was another situation.
Well, we hope and pray that, he just gets well. Because I remember when I had my breakdown, but, honey, I didn't, do all that. My friends rushed me to the hospital, and they kept me in the hospital. So, but that's a different story, and I'm
You
not
should go
ready.
back today because you're still not well.
I don't know if you healed yet, dog.
No, at all.
Moving on. In other celebrity news, Gilbert Arenas, baby, he's speaking out, y'all. He is urging Anthony Edwards, honey, to hurry up and settle that doggone case with his baby mama, Miss Aisha Howard. Now, they're saying Gilbert, honey, sent a warning issue to Anthony on his podcast, telling him that he needs to hurry up and get with his baby mama and settle this situation. He told him it's going to be hard for Anthony Edwards, y'all, to be the face of the NBA because, honey, he has this entity with him. Arenas told him, referring to Edwards' ongoing battle with Miss Howard, honey, the mother of his daughter. He said, "You're not interested." He said, "But we get." He said, "But you're that good." He said, "You're that charming. You're attracted to women. You can be a face, honey, but you have that ball and chain type personality that's attached to your name." And that's what Gilbert told this man, honey, and stuff. Then he went on to say, recently on August the 8th, he said Edwards filed a motion in Los Angeles Superior Court alleging, y'all, that Ms. Howard is now demanding, she's only asking for $500,000 in damages and a public apology across, his social media platform. Now, Howard insists, y'all, that the apology is necessary to retract false statements and affirm her integrity as a mama, which he needs to apologize because he really made this girl look bad. And he said it was also said the team, honey, that the Lincoln team has called the request exorbitant, especially since Howard was granted y'all sole legal and physical custody of their beautiful daughter back in May. He said, quote, anytime you get ready to blow up and be a part of America's face, he said, this woman can dirty it by filing a court case or doing something. He said, you have one of those. He said, you got one of those pregnant, honey. He said, where your name and image and likeness is never. And Mr. Arenas went on to tell him, go ahead on and get this girl 10 to 20 damn $million so she could go away. He said, because if not, honey, it's gonna blow you up. Is he that important?
Anthony Edwards?
Yes.
He's top 3 in the league.
Well, honey, he could be nothing if you don't pay this woman.
I mean, he's giving him some big brother advice.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas is giving some big brother advice, but is he going to listen to it?
I thought he paid her something. He ain't gave her nothing.
He ain't gave her nothing. But she just won $500 million here, and he got all this money. Give this woman her money and apologize. He publicly humiliated her. So she said, you need to go ahead on and pay me. And that's what Gilbert Arenas was telling. Pay her, give her $10 to $20 million to go away, he said, if you're trying to blow up.
Man.
10 to 20 million ain't no chump change.
Yeah, but I mean, it's pennies to him. How much he make around
He make a lot of money, man.
Okay.
But still, I mean, when you make a lot of money, you spend a lot of money.
Yeah. So he just needs to do that. I mean, wouldn't y'all do something, be smart enough and give her your woman, just give her money and just so it could go away?
I'm just trying to figure out when you're going to learn from other people's situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start getting that kind of money and you seen other stories, how they panned out. Like, okay, I don't want my story to pan out like that, so I'm going to move a little bit different.
You would think, honey, but men of African descent just haven't taken that class yet. So
what?
The class?
Right. Yeah, you need to take that class. Hell, you need to know, honey. I mean,
but that's the thing, though, Gary. When these young athletes come out of college, even high school, they go to these little classes. They get mentored by.
I thought
they do. They get mentored. They got like the NBA, the NFL, all these sports. They have situations set up for all these young players to say, hey, here's how you want to manage your money. Here's how you want to manage your life. Here's some things you should probably do and not do. And then after that, it's on them.
Yep. And they just, Brad, wasn't it in the music industry, is that A&R or something like that? Or what is that where, because I went back in the day with Barry Gordon, they used to teach their singers and their
there used to be like artist development.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Things like that.
They don't have that no more.
They don't have that no more because people, these microwave artists, they come out on social media and then, they blow up and they don't get the training that we had back in the day, to go into the record labels and the mom and pop shops where they sell your records and all the little things that really, really matter in branding an artist.
Yeah, so. Candy Burris, she got those girls trained.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they are so professional and so awesome, and she should and very respectful. What's the name of the group?
Siren.
Yeah, Siren. Yeah, she should have a whole school for artists or whatever, because those girls are together for real.
Yeah. Well, let's keep our parties lifted up in prayer. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is desert cactus. On the high end, you say desert cactus. Oh.
That D's.
Green. Desert cactus on the high end, green on the low end. Ooh, Jesus.
Man, my God. My God, bless Jesus. Y'all give it up for Jerry with the C. Boy, you struggle with that one then. I got
This is Nancy calling from Houston, Texas. I want to wish my daddy a happy 65th birthday and tell my mama, my daddy, my sisters, and my brothers to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. My name is Malkia, calling from Chatham, Louisiana. I wanted to give a wake up, wake up, wake up to my husband, Terry, headed to work in the woods, and all my girls headed to work this morning.
Good morning, Carmietta Alexander. I'm from Tampa, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, calling from Columbus, Ohio. I want to wake up my son, Zion. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, if you listening on your radio. Gang of city tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Where you at, Norfolk? Wake up. Let's go. Birmingham, wake up. Oklahoma,
about that time for this episode of Fix It Jesus. We do this every Wednesday. Hey, we got the one and only our girl in the building, comedian extraordinaire, Jackson State University's own member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the one and only Rita Brent in the building.
Hey,
what up, Rita?
Good morning. Good morning, Ricky. What's up? Shout out to JSU. We just had the merge, Ricky. The Boom is ready for the season. You got to go see it. It's going to be lit.
Man, I would love to go and watch band practice, boy. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, sir, the Sonic Boom.
Absolutely. All right, Ricky. So we need Jesus to fix something absolutely major this morning. I knew white people listen to rap, but I did not know white pastors listen to rap music. Apparently, a white pastor has been listening to Lil Webby and Lil Boosie. Let's hear what Pastor Eminem had to say the other Sunday in the pulpit.
She got her own house. She got her own job. 2 jobs. Work hard. She a bad broad. All through Proverbs 31, this girl was INDEPENDENT, and she knew what it meant. She's got her own stuff. She's got her own calling. She's working. She's grinding. She's growing. She's not waiting on anyone to give her permission to be who God called her to be. But I know a lot of women that are going, right when I get my mans, then my money, then my future, it'll all be secure. My security is found in Christ Jesus. And I just rapped Boosie.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was, if he would have just stayed on beat, though. It's INDEP. It's like that, you know.
Yeah, but the congregation was not witnessing, so they must have been white. They obviously didn't know what he was talking about. But I'll say this. We still need Jesus to fix it because he ain't wrap up the sermon right. He should have at least invited Boosie or had his choir to perform a sanctified version of Independent immediately after the sermon. You want to hear it? Here it go.
JESUSCHRIST, we the only one you need, man. JESUSCHRIST, and you know he's saying free. He got his own water, he got his own wine. Serve God, work hard, he a bad boy. He on the throne, sit down. He on the throne, sit down. He on the throne, sit down. Let him sit down. He got his own Bible, he got his own drip. He walk on water real slick, he don't need a whip. He got his own style, and he be in the hood. He be outside laying carpet, cutting good wood. He brought the seeds too. He the light and the truth. He like, if you ain't paying tithes, you a sinner, go home. You know they thought he was gone. He got up out of the tone. He be like, yeah, Judas, when I see you, it's on. Leave the club kinda early, cause he gotta go to church. Don't mess with his disciples or somebody getting hurt. Big JC, he said, don't bother me. Cause he be helping heal the blind and he died. With G.O.D. they touched the hem of his garment when they sick. He fed 5,000 with some bread and some fish. Mama Mary, that's her, had him in a manger, man. She was touched by an angel, she ain't even need a man. JESUSCHRIST, he the only one you need, man. JESUSCHRIST, and you know he's saying free. He got his own water, he got his own wine. Serve God, work hard, he a bad boy. He on the throne, sit down. He on the throne, sit down. He on the throne, sit down. He never wrong, sit down. Little Boosie love. Golly, man, I'm tired of all these M&M's and acronyms. LGBTQIAXBBL. Man, we all going to hell, man. Every time you turn around, man, there's some more acronyms, man. Golly, man. LOLYSLNFLAOLYN MSN, man. Sick of all these things, man. Can we just talk regular, man? Golly, man.
That's it, Rick. That's all he needs to do, man.
Yo, she was jamming. I love it.
Hey, Rita Brent, let everybody know how they can find this song, and probably, I'm sure you made the video, how they can follow you.
All right, you can follow me at Rita Brent Comedy. That's RITABRENT Comedy on all social media, man. Holla at your girl. Let's go.
Come on now.
That is y'all. Rita Brent, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Black Tony.
Well, I know.
Hey, boy,
Don't.
Hey, come go to nap with me, man. Come ride the nap with me.
Yeah, I'm hurt, Shady. I hope I get this business straightened out. So I roll up though with you. I got to get this business straightened out today, though. So that's why I ain't there today, because I got to handle some unexpected business right now. Oh, boy, it's always something, I swear. Boy.
You're not coming to work, though. You're not.
No, I'm down here at the bail bond, man. I'm trying to get on my boy Pancake, Fluke, and Scoot out of jail. So all three of them got locked up. What that got to do with
the morning show, man? You need to prioritize.
That's what I said. That's what I said. But look, when I'm responsible for them, because I took them with me yesterday, so I'm responsible for getting them out. Because they weren't with me yesterday. I'm trying to I'm trying to bring them up.
Elevate.
And help them be business mans. Cause we went to the golf range, driver range. Cause you know they say when you trying to be in business, you need to play golf. And I said, You know what? You ain't saying nothing. I said, let's go to the driver range and let's start learning how to play some golf. And so I talked them with me yesterday. It's a driving range right there off Cascade. Shawty, we done got into it with the folks over there.
For what?
Cause we brought our own balls, and they said you got to play with our balls. I said no, we don't want to play with y'all balls. We want to play with our own balls because we just learning how to do this, and we don't trust them folks because them balls were too little, and we brought some balls that was a little bigger. So they said, well, you can't play with big balls out here.
Wait,
look, they said you can't play with them bigger balls out here. I said, but the balls we got is easier for us to hit with. So I took my balls out, and he said, Shawty, you can't take your own balls out here. You got to play with our balls. I said, Shawty, I don't want to play with y'all balls. And then Pancake jumped in. He talking about, Shawty, we can play with the ball we brought. And then Pancake took his balls out. And then Fluke took his balls out. And then Scooby took his balls out. So we all had our balls out. And we trying to...
This is awful. This is really bad.
And the little white man gonna talk about, man, put y'all balls up, because y'all got to play with our balls. We're like, Shawty, we don't want to... I'm like, Shawty, why this a big deal? Why you care who balls we slapping around on here, Shawty? We trying to...
Boy.
I'm just saying, Shawty, when you go to the driving range on the golf course, why you can't bring your own balls?
And then
he gonna get offended when we talking about you can't be, you got to play with the balls that we got out here. I said, Shawty, I want to play with my own balls.
Okay.
Yeah. You got technically, you got a point.
Then he done called the police. Now the police done came out there because Scooby done slapped the man because the man said, put your balls.
What's up?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all get in the Kalua of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lala Anthony, y'all. We haven't heard from Lala in a while, but baby Miss Anthony is candidly, y'all, reflecting on the emotional toll of her divorce, y'all, from her wonderful husband at the time, former NBA star Mr. Carmelo Anthony. Now, during a new episode of IRL podcast with Miss Angie Martinez, Lala, y'all, she described the experience, y'all, as the hardest part of her life and shared how difficult it was to endure it under y'all public scrutiny. She said, quote, they're watching everything. So then, honey, you have the fake smile. You're effing dying inside. She said, it is incredibly hard, incredibly hard. She said, but what are you going to do? She said, you got to push forward, honey. She said, that's what you got to do. And then she emphasized, y'all, that dating, honey, and the pain that can linger for years. She said, nobody gets married, y'all, with the thought of getting divorced. She said, you marry somebody thinking that who's you're going to be with for the rest of your life. Then she said, she and Carmelo began dating back in 2003, and they got married back in 2010. They share a son, Cayenne. She said she filed for divorce, y'all, back in 2021, citing y'all irreconcilable differences. Is that really true? Because I thought when you get married, you're going to eventually divorce, probably.
No, you ain't going into that thinking like that, man.
You get married with no intention to divorce.
Why is there so many divorces then if you don't,
It's just taking chances, gambling.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything is good until it's not. Nobody can look in the future and know that you're going to get a divorce or something is going to happen in the marriage.
But she said it was so painful and this and that. But if it was all of that, why is she still carrying the Anthony last name? That's what I want. If I'm paying,
you can't go back down there and get all that stuff changed off your birth certificate and driver's license and all that.
You can get off your license, honey. Yeah. She don't want to be Lala Anthony no more. She could go back to Miss Lala Vasquez, Ricky. She can go back to her name if she don't like the man that much.
It ain't
get your
easy.
Name.
She don't hate him. You know, they got a son together. They co-parenting.
Well, they should have got back remarried.
And I think they got a good relationship now.
Oh, really?
I think they finally, they cordially raising their son and doing what they need to do. They friends now.
Did he do something wrong to make her file for divorce?
Be for real.
I don't know.
He done what a damn man do. He cheated allegedly.
I don't know, Gary. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Well, yeah. I know.
Well, she should have stayed with him. She should have gave him another chance. It's that painful.
How many?
Go back.
But, honey, anyway.
If you're going to complain about leaving, then go back.
Yeah, well.
Damn. I don't know about that. I'm a dude, but I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, if you miss it, if you regret it so much, then you should have went. People circle back.
Well, she regret that it happened. I don't think she regret. I think she regret that all of that stuff happened, and she wished that it would have worked out or whatever. I really feel bad for people that get cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hurtful.
Yeah, it's hurtful. Hell, you sit there and you think about it, honey, and when you find out who the person was cheated with, you wonder in your damn mind, I wonder if they did like we do it.
Yeah, one of my best friends donated a kidney to his wife, and then they end up getting a divorce, but he still can feel the kidney. And every night about 11 o'clock, for about 40 minutes, that kidney be thumping.
Yeah, that's right, honey. Yeah. But I think I know you're talking about what's that comedian name? The Hispanic guy who gave his wife gave him a kidney.
Yeah.
George Lopez. Hell, look at his profile.
Every night about 11:15, that thing beat about 30, 40 minutes.
Yep, see that?
And it'd be bad on weekends.
Right.
Sometime right before Sunday school, that man got to deal with that because the feelings still be inside the kidney.
Give me back
the
my
nerves.
damn kidney, honey.
Yeah, the nerves.
No sir, baby. Give it back. Moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Speaking of kidneys and love and all this other stuff, Megan Thee Stallion, y'all, and Klay Thompson, y'all, they said they still going strong as a power couple, baby. But they said, however, they're saying DJ Academic isn't convinced, honey, that this relationship is a genuine love match. Now, on a recent live stream, Academic called Megan and Klay's romance a PR relationship in reaction to that viral TikTok video show her, she was feeding him that fried fish and spaghetti. Now, they're saying, y'all, Klay said the meal was the best meal he ever tasted, honey, and called it his favorite. But they say, honey, and I agree, his body language, y'all, was not very convincing, honey. They say, in fact, Academic said that Klay looked scared, he looked terrified and petrified, y'all, while Megan was cooking for him in her home, which was in disarray with clothes strewn all over the damn place. They say friends say Klay wasn't raised, honey, in an untidy household like Megan's house is alleged. Now, Academics say that he thinks Klay is scared, honey, of her, and they say he should be.
Gary, I watched the video, and his face did look like...
Yes.
Now, I know what that face look like when you eating something, but you kind of faking it. His face did look a little bit like... I'm not trying to be, but his face did look like,
Yes,
this is
Lord.
great.
Now, Ricky, I know you love him dearly, and you don't want to believe none of this stuff, but Ricky, hey, he did look like he was kind of petrified, baby.
And it looked like a hostage video.
Yes,
But
Lord.
Klay got that mild personality, so
honey.
Yeah.
Yes, child, honey.
Sometimes the face said all.
Yeah, they said, and they said, honey, look what Shaq them said. Shaq said it was going to last for 6 weeks, honey, and all other people talking about it, but, honey, they said, honey, he looked petrified, and that fish like it was cooked in some leftover grease. It wasn't fresh grease, they say.
That's all right. He gonna make it. They're gonna make it. They're gonna be just like Russell Wilson and Sierra. They're gonna make it. No, I believe they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. He is the Russell Wilson of the NBA, I believe.
They say, honey, Megan got a camera in his face every damn time you see him. They say, honey, his previous relationship, there was none of that. You didn't know nothing about him. They say, but baby, Miss Megan, keep that camera in his face, honey, letting you know, honey.
She'll dial it down some, and then he'll get used to it. But I really do believe that relationship is going to work. I mean, he dudes like that, like women like that, and women like that. But most women, they don't love and respect nice guys like Klay Thompson or Russell Wilson. So, for them to win, that let all the nice guys out here know that you have a chance to win and to not get cheated on. So don't give up on love. Let love take over.
All right, baby. You better say that.
Keep it up, Positive Pete.
Yes, Lord, honey. Keep it up, honey.
Love overboard. They're going to be split by Halloween.
You better
y'all get out of here.
To Shantae Moore's Love's taking over. Let love take over. Let your feelings down. Let the wall down. Nice guys. I know you've been cheated on and been did dirty because you got your pants, your shirt tucked in your pants, and you ain't sagging and ain't smoking grape Swisher Sweets and stuff. But let love take over. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and get a good woman. Love her. Give her flowers. You know what I'm saying? Propose to her. Love her. Open the car door for her. Be there for her. Don't start being mean just because you got cheated on and just because you got hurt. Go out there and just love. And God Jesus will bring her to your front porch. When you look in that ring camera and you see Jesus standing there in that halo and that light over his head and that little chick, he going to point at her and he going to go up into the sky, invite her in, and go ahead and delete all them text messages, all them pictures, them incoming pictures.
Don't we have a commercial?
And let everybody know that love has taken over. And go to church. Go to Mike Jr. Church.
That's enough, damn it. I can't take it home. The Corona day, honey, is desert cactus. Jesus. On the high end, you say desert cactus, and on the low end, just say
Meg Thee Stallion ain't going to be in nobody's church.
Oh, man, that was a lot. Oh, my God. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help, man. You sit up here, man, and then when we talk about love, you get impatient. No, man. I can't win.
I want love to come from a love expert here, not a comedian. No.
Oh, my God, man. Listen, man, y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would. All right, y'all, today we got an artist whose voice soundtrack love stories, late nights, and celebration all around the world. He's a Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter, and storyteller. Hey, family, please welcome the one and only Kem.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Kem, good morning, man.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Man, we doing good, man. I just saw a video, man. I got so excited, man. You were on your way to a show and saw the cars in line coming to see you perform, and you got out of your car and went down the line and started speaking to people as they were coming into the parking lot, coming to your show. I thought that was the dopest thing ever.
Yeah, man, look, don't nothing happen without my fans, dude. It's always good to get out and touch the people. People been holding me up. My fans been holding me up for over 2 decades, dude, so I try to show love whenever I can.
And Kevin, man, share your testimony with us. A lot of people don't know this. Did you really go from homelessness and addiction to being a successful artist that you are today? Share some of that with us.
Yeah, you know, it's for people who've been following me throughout my career. You know, when I'm on stage, you know, I make no bones about talking about how good God has been to me. The only reason you and I are having this conversation is because of His grace and mercy in my life, and I'm not ashamed of that. My late teens, early 20s, I was in the throes of addiction to alcohol and drugs. I left my parents' home at 19 and was out in the streets in Detroit, you know, doing the thing, in and out of jail. Hospitalized because of my addiction, eating out of trash cans. You know, I ran into some people who show, you know, there's an adage I love that says when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired of yourself, you know, and you're really ready to change your life and let what God has for you next happen, he brought some people into my life who showed me a better way to live, and I've been doing it ever since, man. And there would be no chemistry without the Lord in my life. And I talk about God, man, as an R&B artist, as a secular artist, and people sometimes want me to keep my mouth shut. But look, you know, they say, Kem, you messing up the show. You know, talking about just like, no, dude, there would be no show.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Tell 'em. Come on now,
right?
Kem.
There would be no love calls. You know what I'm saying? There would be no, you know, especially in these days that we living in right now, Ricky, everything that's going on in the world, you know, you better recognize, you know, and I'm just real grateful, have a lot of gratitude, man. Thank you for having me today, man. I appreciate you.
No, thank you for not only coming on the show, you know, we performed together for years.
Yeah.
And you're just always gracious and kind, and we brothers, man. I absolutely love you, for real. Like I love you.
That's what's
Thank you, and likewise, man, likewise.
Yes, sir.
After 23 years of partnership, you recently left the historic Motown Records.
I know how hard it can be as an independent artist. Why did you decide to relaunch Chemistry Records?
Well, I started out as an independent artist, right?
Okay.
That was when we were selling CDs out of the trunk, love calls, we were getting it in, and so I'm not a stranger to the independent game. I had 23 great years with Motown. Motown was good to me, and I was good to Motown, but the label has been in transition over the last few years, and this season of my life, man, I really had to step back and reevaluate how I want to move forward, and so we decided to bring it all home. The publishing, the masters,
understood,
right?
Ownership.
Me and my wife and I, we got 7 kids between us, so that ownership is important.
Yes, it is.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Right?
Yes, it is.
All them checks need to come directly to the house.
Come on.
All that. Now,
yes.
Let me ask, when you first got your big break, did you ever imagine that your music would be part of weddings, anniversaries, and some of the most intimate moments in people's lives?
Yeah, look here. If I had held God to what I thought was going to happen, I would have sold myself short. I'm really grateful that my music is the soundtrack to people's lives, and not just their weddings, right? I remember when I first started doing shows, and people would come up to me, man, they be talking about, they driving to the music, they cleaning their house to the music, they putting their kids to sleep to the music, so it's really, really a blessing to share my gift with the world.
What does Kem do when he's not on stage or in a studio? Tell us something that a lot of your fans may not know about Kem.
At this stage of my life, dude, I'm real. I keep it real simple. I live a real quiet life when I can. We got a house full of kids, so I'm at home being a dad, taking kids to school, putting them to bed, fixing stuff around the house. I'm that guy, right?
Right.
Come on. Changing light bulbs, trying to figure out how come this crayon on the wall. I just got this carpet clean.
Right. How this get here? Hey, listen. So today, man, we have a world premiere of your new single, "Rock With Me." Tell us about it.
Yeah, "Rock With Me" is the third single off of my label, Chemistry Records. "Love Calls" was the first over 20 years ago. "Give My Love" we just did a few weeks ago. And this is "Rock With Me." This is the third single off of Chemistry Records. It's a love letter, to my wife. And it's birthed out of an argument we had. We only posted good stuff. Look, we were fighting.
Right.
She said, she said, "You don't love me." I'm like, girl, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be in here trying to do this work.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't be in here. You know what I'm saying? I want our love to grow because I want you to rock with me. My whole life revolves around you. Everything I do in this season of my life is for my wife and for my kids.
Beautiful.
And
better preach.
I'm out here, because I want you to rock with me. She say, how you know your wife is the one? Because I married her. I ain't married nobody else, all these years.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a love letter to my wife, man, and it's just in time for cuddle season. You know what I'm saying? So this is "Rock With Me."
All right, y'all, rock with me, y'all.
There it is.
Hey, Kem.
Let's go.
For everybody that's just tuning in, let them know how they can get that song and how they can follow you on social media.
You can get the record everywhere. So wherever you get your music from, wherever you streaming it from, wherever you listening to good R&B on radio, that record is everywhere. "Rock With Me" is everywhere. And you can follow me at Music by Kem on all social media platforms. Thank you for rocking with me. Yeah.
Nah, man, I appreciate you coming on the show this morning. We absolutely love you. We praying for you, and we wish you the absolute best. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Kem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time to play Battle of the Sexes. And we got my girl, Jerica from Macon, Georgia, listening to us on Classics 102.9. Hey, what up, Jerica?
Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Joe Jerica, we happy to have you this morning. And then we got Gary from Shreveport, Louisiana.
What's up, Gary?
What's going on?
What up, Gary?
What the deal is?
Man, it's good to hear a regular
Gary.
A regular Gary voice, just a regular Gary voice. Glad you ain't sounding like the other Gary. Thank God.
His whole hating ass
Hey, Gary.
What's going on?
What's going on, G?
He called him G. Hey, so we get ready to play Battle of the Sexes, and the best advice I'm gonna give you: if you don't know the answer to the question, just say pass, so you can save yourself some time. Don't sit there and try to think of it, because we got a lot of questions to fill up the time. All right, are y'all ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Jerica, you and we're gonna go first. All right, start the clock.
Okay.
Just for Men is a product used on what part of a man's body?
Hair.
Yep. What is the name of the basketball team in the city of New Orleans, NBA?
Is it the Pelicans?
Yes. Clifford Joseph Harris Jr. is also known as what hip-hop artist?
T.I.
Yes. Oh. What number did Deion Sanders wear as an NFL player?
Oh, my God. Is it 22?
21. He was close. All right, who played Craig's daddy in the Friday movies?
John Witherspoon.
Yes. One of Eddie Murphy's iconic stand-up specials was named Raw. What was the other one?
Pass.
Delirious. The Silverado and Tahoe are made by what car company?
Chevrolet.
Yes. The Indianapolis 500 take place in what city? What state?
In the state.
Yep.
Indiana.
Yep. Sure did. Damn. Ooh,
That's 6 right there.
She got
man.
6.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on
Gary,
now.
What you got?
Gary, she said, what you got, Gary? Gary, you ready?
Cut up.
Let's go, Gary.
All right, let's go. Solana Imani Rowe is the real name of which R&B singer?
Pass.
SZA. NBA star Klay Thompson is dating what Houston rapper?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Yep. How many fallopian tubes do women have?
Ooh, 2.
Yeah.
Yes. How many units have to be sold for a song to be considered a diamond record?
Oh, a diamond? Oh, man. Let's go with a million.
Nope, that would be 10 million. What is Rihanna's last name?
What?
Her beauty line.
Fendi. Nah, I know black something.
That's all right. Who was the first black news anchor in Nashville?
What? Ooh. I don't know, Sarah.
Gail's best friend. Gail's best. That would be Oprah.
Oh, Gail, Oprah.
All right, that's good. At least he got 3, but she got 6. Special K, what did she win?
All right, ma'am. Congratulations. Macon, Georgia is so proud of you today because you're a winner today of the fabulous, amazing, much coveted prize pack from America's store. That would be the Dollar Tree. All right. All right, are you ready? You got a pair of Jot brand safety scissors, perfect for preschool size hands. Oh, yeah. You've also got from American Valley canned yams, cut sweet potatoes in light syrup. That's some good eating right there. From Herbal Essence brand. Yeah, Herbal Essence. Coconut and cream leave-in moisturizing conditioner. For hair that's shiny with fragrance and bounce.
I hope you can put it on a wig.
Oh, yeah. You got those frosted blueberry toast 'em up pop-ups. They're kind of like Pop-Tarts, but not really.
They don't have no frosting on them.
You got a 2-pack of newborn-sized onesies. All right.
2-pack.
How about those Cheetos flavor shots? Flaming hot cheese balls.
Put them in your mouth.
You got a hey, look who's 5 birthday card. Yeah. From Flanagan Farms, an 8-ounce jar of cottage cheese. Yeah, good eating. You've also got a 3-pack of teaspoons to eat that cottage cheese. And how about you got a 4-pack of assorted screwdrivers? Yeah. From Hot Shot, Bed Bug Flea and Fogger. Bed Bug and Flea Fogger kills bed bugs, fleas, lice, ticks, and chiggers. That's right, I said chiggers.
and roaches. They'll kill a few roaches.
And it'll kill roaches. And finally, you got from Slim Jim, mild beef and cheese, Big Boss size meat sticks. All right.
What you gonna do with a special cake?
Well, what you do with those is that's between you and your God. All right. Congratulations again. It's all yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
Thank you.
And sir, you win absolutely nothing. You know why? Because you lost, you loser.
All right, y'all. Happy Friday, everybody. 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. A lot of stuff going on. Right now, all the eyes are on our nation's capital. I've been worried to death, and President Trump is moving fast, taking over law enforcement, cracking down on immigration, raising tariffs, and more. To help break it all down, we got journalist, author, friend, and host Roland Martin in the building. Thank you, Roland, for joining us.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, first of all, thank you for our conversations, man, and stuff that we talk about during the week. Happy that you came on this morning. Let's just start with, jump right into it. Start out with voting. You know, Trump has called for the ending of mail-in voting and replacing voting machines with paper ballots. I mean, how realistic are these moves, and what, would it take to implement them?
So, first of all, he can't do that. He can't do that by executive order. The elections really are state elections in this country. You have state laws, but let's be clear. Republicans, they are in a cult. They do whatever Donald Trump wants to do. So that's grossly unrealistic. But you have Republicans whining and complaining, rigged elections, fraud, all this sort of stuff along those lines. And we know it's all a bunch of BS, but they bought into the lie. Now understand something. Republicans do not want people to vote. And what I mean by that is, your conservative interest. They've actually said that. They've Paul Weyrich, the video from a number of years ago, where he says that. And Republicans will tell you when fewer people have access to the ballot, they believe that benefits them. If they literally, you've had people say the former Georgia Speaker of the House, who died a couple of years ago, leaders in Pennsylvania, they'll say, if more people get to vote, we lose. That's why they hated what happened during COVID, because you had various judges who were expanding access to the ballot drop boxes, absentee balloting, all this sort of stuff like that. So they hate it. So that's what you have going on. But again, voting is up to the states. States have to change their laws, and the likelihood of them getting rid of electronic voting is just nonsensical, because you're not going to go back to counting votes by paper. You're not going to. It's too many people.
Yeah. So Roland, let me ask you this. Do you think we headed into a dictatorship? And if so, what do you think it's going to take to stop it?
Yes. Yes.
And are there things in place? Okay, go ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, because again, here's the problem. When you look at the system that's set up, there was this belief that you have guardrails, that people will do the right thing. In many ways, it's an honor system. What you have now, though, is Republicans control the House, they control the Senate, they control the White House. And what you've never had where a party will literally do whatever an individual wants. Donald Trump has no morals, no values, no principles, no ethics, no integrity, no honor, no decency. There is no bottom. And so when he wants to do something, Republicans go, okay, all right, go right ahead, Donald. Do whatever you want. And so, prior to 2025, they said they were going to do these things. They literally told us they were going to do these things. The way you stop these things, you have to vote.
And the fundamental problem is, and this is not just black people, but you got to have 90 million people did not vote in the last election. 90 million people.
Wow.
And then people say, oh, man, you keep talking about voting? I'm like, no, understand, that's how you stop them. They have been able to amass power because we checked out what happened in 2016. Yep. This racist white man stood up and said, black people, thank you for not voting. He literally thanked us for not voting. And so that's how you stop him. Yesterday in Tarrant County, the Republicans voted. First of all, they're getting rid of a black county commissioner, Elisa Simmons, get rid of her district because they have a 3-2 majority. They want a 4-1 majority. Then they just cut polling locations for November as well. They're taking polling locations off of college campuses. These things are happening. Listen, in the last couple of years, the Supreme Court ruled that Alabama had to create an opportunity district. That's how Shamari Figures has been elected, an African-American, because they say black voters are being disenfranchised. Louisiana, right now, Cleo Fields returns to Congress in the congressional seat. So Republicans were fighting this tooth and nail. So you know what they've now done? They've now they filed now the Supreme Court is going to be hearing oral arguments that says, hey, that these so-called race-based districts, meaning people are allowed to be able to elect their representative, that those should be ruled unconstitutional. If the Supreme Court asks for additional documents, now mind you, this is the same Supreme Court that ruled that district must be created. If the Supreme Court rules that these districts, these race-based districts, are unconstitutional, that could wipe out, listen to me very clearly, half of the Congressional Black Caucus. So that means that Republicans will be able to go back and redraw districts, and you've got, 67 people, 60-plus CDC members, half could get wiped out. So I keep telling people what Donald Trump and the right and what MAGA are trying to do. They want to defund black America. They want to completely destroy the economic, the political, the civil rights, and the social infrastructure, the gains that we have fought for over the last 60-plus years. It is happening before our very eyes. And I talk about this every single night on Roland Martin Unfiltered so people can understand what's going on. This is not a drill. 325,000 black women have lost their jobs since January. They got rid of affirmative action in colleges. They're targeting programs. Every black nonprofit in America has been impacted by the attacks against DEI. They're telling Black Women's Expo in Chicago, sponsors were saying, can y'all take black out of the name because we're going to get targeted sponsoring. You've got diversity conferences. They're going after everything, and too many black people are sleeping. And listen, I love to dance. I love to step as an alpha, but damn it, we are so focused on boots on the ground line dancing.
I swear to God,
but these people are destroying. They are going after everything, black people, everything.
I thought it was just me. We sure tried to tell. So Roland Martin, can you stay over when we come back out of the because instead of doing the front page, I want you to continue, man, because you just can't rush this conversation, y'all. Thank you, Roland. I appreciate you. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show with Roland Martin up next.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's time for the front page, but I want to continue our conversation with Roland Martin. Alfredas, I know you had a question. Thank you, Roland, for your time this morning.
Yeah.
No problem.
Roland, so I'm so confused about this gerrymandering situation that's going on in Texas and about to happen in California. Yep. So here's the thing. Republicans already have so many delegates, in the House. They got 30 states that are Republican-led, and there are only like 17 states that are Democratic and like 3 that are purple. So why would they need – first off, Texas is going to be conservative no matter what. Why would they need those other five? I don't get it.
Gotcha. All right, so here's the deal. First of all, it's not true that Texas is going to be conservative no matter what. The problem is we don't vote. Texas has the most eligible black voters than any state in the country. There are some 2 million eligible but unregistered Latinos in Texas. I'm about to blow y'all away. Do y'all know that right now Texas is a minority state.
Wow.
61% of Texas right now, and it's increasing, are Latino, Black, Asian American, Native American. Only 39% of Texas is white. But guess what? 61% of the people that vote in Texas are white.
Come on, Texas.
So the problem is, listen and be clearly, 61% of Texas is minority. 61% of people that vote in Texas are white. So Texas can flip if people maximize their right to vote. Now, when you talk about, so here's the deal. Republicans, they know Trump's policies are hurting America. So they need to control the House. So the House elections are in 2026. There are 35, the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee says there are 35 vulnerable Republicans that are in districts that are purple districts or Democratic leaning. So if they, by trying to grab 5 in Texas, remember, Trump hates Jasmine Crockett. One of her districts is one of them. So if you grab 5 in Texas, if they are able to gerrymander Emmanuel Cleaver, African-American, Pete Preacher, Alpha out in Kansas City, that's another seat. They want to gerrymander in Ohio. They want to gerrymander in Florida. They want to gerrymander in Indiana. So their goal is to pick up another 10, 12 seats because that will fortify them because they think they're going to lose 10 to 15 seats next year. Wow. Now, who certifies a presidential election? The U.S. House of Representatives.
Right.
So they want control of the House, not just for 2026, but 2028. And they know that if Democrats take control of the House and Hakeem Jeffries becomes Speaker of the House, they can't pass any of their bills. They can pass whatever they want right now. Also, if Democrats control the House, then you can have congressional hearings on everything Trump is doing. They don't have to do it right now. So that's why these congressional districts matter the most. The Supreme Court has ruled that political gerrymandering is legal, meaning, you can do it for political purposes. But racist gerrymandering is unconstitutional. And that's why they're trying to do what they do. So people need to understand this is about power. This is the thirst for power and control. And they're able to pass whatever they want to. What's happening economically right now, the millions, the billions that are being cut from DOGE and other federal programs, understand that impacts black people because you've got organizations that have grants. These organizations are having to lay off people as we speak. Last year under Biden-Harris, black businesses got $10 billion in federal contracts. Now, mind you, that's less than 2%, but it was a record. You know what Trump wants to do? He wants to get rid of the entire federal disadvantaged business program. That's a $37 billion program. Want to wipe that out. So what I need people to understand, they want to wipe out the opportunity for black folks to get federal contracts. Republicans are controlling the states. They want to impact it there as well. They're targeting corporate America, saying if you do these things, we're gonna attack you as well. So corporations are pulling back. So black America is being impacted everywhere. Do you know that speakers bureaus are down 70% for Black History Month, Black Music Month, Women's History Month, because they're like, corporations don't want any of those programs, folks. And what's happening is the last 5 elections, our numbers have been going down. Do y'all realize in 2008 when Obama was elected, that was the first time in American history, I'm about to blow y'all away, the first time in American history that by percentage, more African Americans voted than white Americans voted. So we have shown our power. More black people voted by percentage in 2008 to elect Obama than white America did. But you know what happened in 2010? It went down. 12 down, 14 down, 16 down, 18 down, 20 down.
I don't understand,
down,
Roland. Why
down.
People don't vote? Why?
Well,
Why?
And here's the deal. I get it. There are people who say, and listen, this is one of the things that Democrats got to deal with. Donald Trump said, Republicans, I'm going to do this, and he's doing it. Democrats say, I'm going to do this. They don't always do what they say they're going to do. So they have to actually deliver. But this is what I need black people to understand. We want black people. Listen, and I don't like calling some names, but there are some black folks who are real loud on YouTube and social media, who a lot of these black people love. Oh, who say, man, that voting don't matter. That voting don't mean nothing. You ain't never seen a white person ever tell white folk voting don't matter. But we listen to some Negroes, some simple Simon Negroes who say it don't matter. I need people to understand that you can act like government has no part of your life, but you crazy. Because your birth certificate is a government document. Your immunization record is a government document.
You better
your
teach this
diploma
morning.
is a government document. When you get married, that's a government document. When you get divorced, that's a government document. And when you die, your death certificate is a government document. So we better understand government impacts economics, education, health. It impacts everything. And we are allowing our power to go untapped. We have to be hitting at a bare minimum 70% of our numbers. Meaning, if we got 100,000 black people somewhere who are eligible to vote, we need 70,000 of them to vote. Because I'm telling y'all, they are going after everything. They are
Roland.
leaving nothing to unturned. Yes.
Roland, can we book you for Monday to come back? We just got to get all of this out. We need you anytime you're available next week. Roland, let everybody know real quick. We're running out of time. How they can follow you real quick.
Roland Martin Unfiltered. I'm live every night, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to Black Star Network app. I talk about this stuff every single day.
Yes, sir. Hey, Roland, love you, man. Thank you.
Love you, brother. Appreciate it.